This is gonna be a mistake. These puny squishies be the scourge of the grand. They look like Alec poodoo.
Okay, get your pots, your flasks, and your potions.
After this fight.
I guess I can use my nice little fancy stone thing from my inn.
We're gonna see his bloody victory over the orcs.
Okay, tanks, you have assist. Make sure you're marking appropriately, all that good stuff. Yeah.
These weaklings die better than they smell. We'll see what these competitors be made of, Doctor. Just as soon as what they be made of gets splattered.
So we'll stick with this. Well, okay, we're gonna change it up a little bit.
Oh, damn it.
Will depend on where you are at, Maples, on your shaman. If you're gonna go up or not.
Okay. I can do a lot of
Might.
AoE, so.
Yeah, I mean, if that might work. If not, might swap you out with Risto. I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
The only problem with Shaman AoE enhancement is that if I blow the cooldown, there's, you know, a wait period, and then I have like no AoE. I mean, I have some, but it's not as strong because I chose to use liquid magma totems.
I like liquid matter single target.
It's not.
For enhancement, it's the recommended talent.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not that good, but I mean, but it is at the same. I mean, it's kind of, it's a DPS loss any other way.
Glory and
Oh, it comes in on my top 3 or 4 every time.
break you.
I make no promises. Aren't you in here?
Break you. That's stupid, George. Break you.
He likes to break things.
Break you.
So it's like,
Now, is he like trying to break you and physically, or is he a global retailer and he's trying to get into your bank account?
or maybe he's sent a mount drink.
Break you. That's stupid, George.
That's okay.
Volpar? How tiny men's beat mighty Volgor? Enough! I will show these weaklings what a true champion is capable of. The sorcerer king
Okay, so we'll do
only leaves palace
Gobbles, Risto, and I'm gonna throw Iron up there as well with Ty and whatever tank.
I will enjoy watching you fight in the arena again, even with your handicap. The pleasure is mine. The crowd deserves a superior gladiator. Seeing as the
Wait, is Bozilla not
so
any?
easily.
I'm confused.
Gladiators, seize this opportunity to die gloriously.
Nope.
For your names will be carved into history. Let the battle begin!
Yeah, we do. Which tank is tanking first?
Alex.
Well, okay, it didn't matter. Annie will just pick up where she gets in when she gets back.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, we're missing
One.
someone?
Yeah, she
Yes,
CC'd.
but good.
Almost ran in there.
That's a lot.
I was
There
all-
goes one pot.
Yeah.
We got more in the guild.
I've
It's
not got a
alright.
lot to know. Wait, who do you see?
Annie.
I didn't even know she was here.
Well, you made me panic.
No, that's not her. Who's Bozilla? I thought that was any. I'm so
Oh,
confused.
Yeah. No. Hers is Slabo. I was about to say, she's not
Oh.
supposed to be back until tomorrow.
Okay, well I don't know who
See? Told you
Bozilla
that.
is, but the fuck, they're here. They're back.
Guess I just remembered
Okay, we're
that
all
it
ready.
had bow in it.
No, you gotta give me time. I gotta wait on a cooldown for a pot.
It's car gas, just pull.
We're not doing heroic.
We'll do
No,
more
this
later.
isn't heroic yet.
Yeah, we'll do either hit Torok later on, or we'll. We're definitely going to be starting heroic next week once we go official though.
I thought what the plan was to do, try him heroic first, and then go. Never mind.
Yeah, we have too many people tonight, so we're going to just either do it after or start next week or tomorrow or something. Anyway, we're ready. Let's go.
That's good we waited. I misdirected the wrong tank anyway.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You owe me a fight, cowards.
I'm also assuming everybody's been here, right?
First time. What do I do?
You die
Fire
like
the
a
fire.
noob.
Stand in the fire.
Oh, look at Keith.
Time to spill your blood.
After this fight, I'll swap to my DK. I still don't have the items for it. I'm still doing pretty bad.
Beware. You think you're clever? You're next to burn.
Where did he catch you?
I think the fire got.
Yeah, I got to the fire, but he didn't stop chasing me, so I ran through the fire to get him to stop, but I didn't realize fire would hurt that much.
That's kind of weird.
Let's give the crowd something to
Fire bad.
There is no beware. Coward! You can
No hugging bombs tonight, people. I know who you are.
I'm not up there tonight.
Well, it was a trick question. You all were hugging bombs when we did heroic, so.
Time to spill your blood.
Berserker in 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Time to spill your blood.
I don't want to be knocked into that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's give the crowd something.
Oh shit.
There is no escape. Beware. Fool! You'll need more than flames to finish me.
That was just bad luck, Rebecca.
Time to spill your blood.
Alex, I hope you look her dead in the eye and just laugh at her face.
I did a little bit. Because I'm on the inside, I face
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware. No escape. You think you're clever? You're next to burn. Time to spill your blood.
Yeah, we did it.
And that's
Talk about bad luck on fires.
100.
Well, he didn't stop chasing after me either. It must be a bit of a...
Oh, it didn't even offer me a bonus roll attempt.
Did you remember the bomb?
Oh, sweet, you were so close to...
What'd I do?
That's not bad. Yeah, it's better.
He was close. You were close to something. I don't know.
You just barely passed me at the end there.
Oh, for DPS?
Yeah.
Weekend goes,
No.
by the time we get to the boss, he'll be ready for a summon.
Oh god, it screws up the groups.
I hate having large groups. This thing is always such a pain in the ass.
Tell me.
Maybe we should have
If
Ty
you're
tell
not
us
one of these
about it.
soak groups, you just spread out and around the arena. I mean,
The pig is real. Weird.
That's the charge in.
So I lost 93 mastery, but gain. Yeah, it's better.
Scrawny grabbers. All crunchy, no meat.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Is anyone there, or did my vent cut out?
We're here.
We're
We're quiet tonight.
Yeah, y'all are really quiet.
I can't fish in this water. Actually. Really? Oh. That's fine.
Okay, 3 groups are marked. Groups 4 and 6, which let me go ahead and make that 4 and 5, just for shits and giggles. So groups 4 and 5, which be all the healers plus Giz and Iron, will be stacked up on Triangle, which is Ty. That'll be in the back. Then or wherever Ty decides to stack up on Triangle. Group 3 will stack up on Moon, and Group 2 will stack up on whatever I gave Maples. Square? Square. So Maples and Old Gobbles, now Vampire? Yeah. Make sure you're opposite sides. You're good to go there. Goober and I will continue our back and forth. 4 stacks sounds good to me, with hopping in and out for cleaves. Any questions on this fight? For those who are new to the fight, Becca, I think that's you and anyone else. Main issue on this one, what you want to do is stay stacked up on your mark 100%. Not off to the side, not off to the little bit. You need to be on top of that mark just to make sure your group is getting cleaves when necessary. When your group is getting cleaves, personal cooldowns are ideal as well to minimize the damage you're taking from the healers.
Cool.
Any questions?
Range and healers, once they're set up, we'll move behind them.
okay.
5,
Goober, you stay in the first time, I'll stay out.
2, 1.
Come and get it. Just a slice off the top.
Somebody's in the wrong spot. We're getting two groups getting hit.
Got 2 stack.
And I'm not even in the group. Somebody's in the wrong spot.
3 stack. My stacks are faded.
Yeah, I switched over to the group 3 to make sure they got stacks. So we can figure out who's in the wrong spot.
Group is moving out.
2, 1.
Beware. Get the blood flowing.
God steal your charge in.
Two stack. Three stack.
Okay, good.
4 stack.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
I don't understand.
Beware. Get the blood flowing.
I'll go in, Goob. You can stay out.
I don't know.
Three stack. 4 stack.
Streets out.
Five, 4,
Further.
2.
After his bounding cleave, I'll blow left.
Blood flowing.
Am I fishing here? No. I don't know what's going on.
5, 4, 3,
That's 4.
2, 1.
Beware.
Okay, stay out. I'll be back in.
Revival.
Two stack. 3 stacks. We're on 4.
Okay, swap out.
See if we got anything before we drop the bonus roll. Why not? Guy thing. Pick it.
I'm good. Be right back. Food's ready. Have me in.
Ah, shnikes.
Oh, do I risk it? Do I risk my bonus roll, guy? Somebody tell me yes or no. First one to say it, I do.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. You won't.
Fucking gold. God.
I didn't tell you don't do it.
Yeah, I
Should've listened to the WAF.
A socket.
16 gold.
Oh, even worse. It's shitty.
That was a 500 gold mistake.
fine messing.
Mapper to interrupt these guys and healers dispel.
You still want me going with this many people? I take it I'm not going Shao for this fight.
Nope.
Oh shit. What just hit everything?
Yeah, that was my fault.
So are there any volunteers for the flamethrowers? Preferably hunters.
Gerber can do it
AKA
again.
Hunter.
Goober, great job volunteering. Anyone else? Preferably not lame shamans who need to really stand still to do DPS.
Yeah, but can't you run around faster?
I can run faster, but it's I mean, I'll do it if no one else is volunteering, but
you can shoot on the move.
Yeah. Well, I can Spirit Walker's Grace every once in a while. I can cast on the move, but not a whole lot.
People keep hitting them.
Hunters can't control it.
Yeah, barrage is shit when it comes to not hitting stuff.
Shoot. You know what sucks is your magma totem. That totem just shits out fireballs at like things that you're not even in combat with. It's like the
Yeah, they were
snowball.
supposed to fix that, but they haven't yet.
It's so annoying. Like I don't even know how many dungeons I did. I'd go in there and I'd set it off, and next thing you know, you just see like this flaming ball of fire just go and pull the boss. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like all the way on the other side of the map. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna roll past all these mobs and hit.
Alright, thanks to our overwhelmingly popular volunteer list, I will grab the other flamethrower.
Okay, this is really annoying me. My keybind's not working for Spirit Light.
So CJ and 9 have green mushroom. 4 of us have blue mushroom.
Got it.
Okay, so a couple of people had to jump AFK real quick. Another story on that one. Let's just hope they wash their hands. Anybody not know this fight? Becca, I'm guessing, but Alex can fill her in.
I've run it.
But you haven't run it with us, so that's why you're fail.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So just make sure everyone is keeping the right priority on targets. Range guys, you want to make sure you're interrupting the spore shooters. Just either taking the hits from the spores that are shooting out and killing those. Melee, you're pretty much going to stay on the bosses the entire time. You'll leave Bracken Spore to kill the giant ad boss, or giant ad. And the only thing that takes precedent over the giant ad as far as priority goes is the Mind Fungus, which theoretically should be spawning most often in the middle of the group that's stacked up. The only people that should not be stacked up is just those ranges that are outside cleaning up ads and intercepting the spores from the spore shooters. Mostly those are going to be the hunters, so Giz, Bow, and Iron. That's really going to be you guys, since Goober is also going to be doing flamethrowers. So all that good fun stuff there. Blue mushrooms are permanent bloodlust, so we want to stay underneath those as much as possible. Green, we want to be next to for his infecting spores to counteract the large DPS or large damage we'll be taking. Same old. We've had a lot of success lately on this boss, so let's not ruin that and continue on. We'll just wait for everybody to.
Things go sideways, it'll be my Trank first, Kalijah's Totem, and then Revival.
Okay.
That's like if we miss all of the green mushrooms, which we shouldn't.
Let's have it.
Coolidge is making a macro right now, that's why he's not ready. Because he keeps whispering me his macro accidentally.
Yeah, my stupid keyboard, my keybind is messing up with my keyboard. I'm just gonna have to click buttons manually. It's alright. I'll get it.
Oh my god. Bo, or Goober, sorry, you want to just stick with the wall side since you're familiar with that, and I'll stick with Swamp?
No problem.
Hell is on his shoulder?
Anyone else besides me thought he was just going to tell me no? Alright then. Go ahead and pull. Or ready, countdown.
Okay. I just lost.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Damn it.
1.
Can't do it.
Mind funk? Add.
Oh, he's facing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Mind funk it.
Blue shrimp to the right.
I guess I'll Trank this one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
God, don't point it at us.
That mushroom's about to die. And the mushroom live.
Mind funk it.
Message somewhere. This is a dying mushroom, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
That's not what I wanted.
Can we avoid pointing him throwing up on the mushroom? in rage mode yet, but it'll happen.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm just saying, guys, I have to live with her, so don't get her too mad.
I should do my best to get her pissed off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I won't take it out on him. It'll end up being on the guild. Alex already felt the brunt of it. I win a straight bitch.
You felt her front? Mind fungus?
Brunt?
I wish I could remember that.
That's fucked.
I have an emails. Mogamu just went live. That's something.
Investing 4s and 5.
2, 1.
For any healing totem, probably a revival too.
I got 15 seconds on it.
Well then shit about to get wacky up.
Let me know when you need me. Can I do it?
Sure. Yeah, cause Trank's back up.
Yeah, we'll move him past that green one that just spawned next to you.
What are we doing?
There's green creeping in. I'm waiting for my overheat to go to.
Feel like
Okay, let's kill that big ad, and that's gonna be the last big ad we kill. We'll know the rest of them from now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mind fungus?
I wish these things gave like DK's unlimited runic power. That'd be so beautiful.
Okay, pick up the big ad, but don't. Thank you.
oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why-
Mind fungus in the back. Nice work.
No, die.
Healer's got it going on. Those mushrooms pop up perfectly every time.
Yeah, you guys did well.
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 Come on, Trinket. Fucking gold. Are you kidding me? 22 gold. This is the worst roll day ever.
Hey, now
I got 30
You don't
gold.
want that
Now
gold,
the
you can
gold.
give it to me.
It's nice raiding with people that actually know what they're doing.
Yeah. That's cute. He thinks he knows what we're doing.
Compared to a pug, my gosh, the fact that we haven't wiped, yeah, you do.
Well,
If we
that's
knew we
because
were
you
doing,
wiped
we'd be on
50
heroic
times
or
last
something.
time.
Yeah, we've had a little wipe experience on it. But
Sometimes
not
I just don't
complete,
wipe.
Yeah, the script does really well, I think.
See, we get all
some-
when we come to a boss, we get all our wipes out of the way, so that we never have to wipe on them again.
Oh good, now we're not gonna pass fucking Tectus.
CJ,
Thanks, CJ.
stop saying the... Single kid, stop saying the purple.
Yeah, for these guys, just remember that you will have a pulsing aura around you, which means get away from everybody, and stop sitting in purple clouds. It's not actually a buff, no matter how pretty it is.
They're so pretty. Now I just had leapt across the room to get to a purple cloud.
Purple?
Exactly.
Wow.
We're in combat with that grip on the left. We should just kill it.
Yeah.
Nonsense. That'd be implying that Ty needs mana or something.
Did CG just say he wants to bind the Chinese man?
Let's not pull two
He
groups
really
at
needs to
once.
fix his microphone.
No, Japanese guys are way hotter than Chinese guys.
That's
That's
racist.
racist.
It's also true.
Just depends on which way their ice land, that's all.
Oh wow.
More racism. I hope Ty's not streaming.
It's like my old raiding guild.
Did you have a tank named Xylagor that just ran in and killed a group by himself and then died?
But we were running towards it, so it's kind of not his fault.
But we
Oh,
can blame
Ty,
him.
We need to make a highlight of Nyan not blaming the tank for something.
Actually, Chinese guys tend to be a whole lot hotter than Japanese because they got, you know, I mean, there's the Gobi Desert there and everything.
Oh god.
I can't refute that.
I figured you wanted all the swinging axes together.
Sounds like my kind of part.
Big long poles, STDs, golden. Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
What?
You remember when I alt F4'd the other day by accident? So, like, I have this little macro key, and it changes, like, all my hotkeys from my keyboard. And this entire time, I haven't been using Blood Boil. And I'm like, why the fuck isn't anything spreading to anyone? It's because I'm an idiot. Pretty much sums it up.
Yay, idiot.
I don't even remember this part.
Okay, Green's first. Make sure we'll kill him down. One tank will grab Green and move him away from the group, away from the other two. The other tank will grab Purple and Orange, and just keep those together, because why not? You're going to, well, don't get too far away from each other anyway. So you're going to see two different things on the ground. One is going to be a brown circle, which will look like ripples on a lake. You're going to want to stand inside that. It will also have a giant yellow arrow to say, hey, stand inside this. The more people inside, the less damage we take as a raid. The second one you'll see is an orange, swirly, tornado-looking thing on the ground. You want to get out of that, because then that's just going to be damage, and we're all going to point and laugh at you. Pretty simple otherwise. Just make sure you're following those two mechanics as much as possible, as close to it as possible. Then we'll burn down Green, then Orange, then Purple. Green also throws poison, so watch out for that too. stacking that. Okay, blow them up. I mean, I'm not worried about it, but
I have
okay, on next. Yeah, their 20% mechanic really isn't much of a mechanic, so.
You remember CJ Orgrimmar? How I taught you how they show you what the boss will do? This is what it's doing. You see it? You get it?
I always wondered if anybody else ever picked that up other than myself.
It's game design 101. That way people can be like, they never showed us what that means or what that does. They actually teach you the mechanics little by little.
It's like, hey, let's get to that. He gets big when he gets enraged. Gets the blood flowing. Okay, pretty much on this one. Let's cross our fingers and do well. We're going to stay as a ranged and healer group. We're going to stay stacked up on Ty, which is Star, as much as possible, with the exception of Ty going off to the right to get his own barrage taken care of. So he'll do Crystal Barrage. Yeah, so if you see Ty take off to the right, don't follow him. He'll do several abilities. Big one is going to be Crystalline Barrage, I believe is the name of it. And it will come out of the boss and go straight towards the person who's marked, which will be one of the ranged or healers. So the melee that we have, make sure you're not standing directly between him and the raid group, because it will come right out of him and head towards the group, and will kill you if you're in it. The next thing he will do, so if you get the Crystalline Barrage on you, just run off to the right until it is no longer chasing you, and then run back to the group. The next giant thing he will do is some kind of Rise Mountains, I think is what he yells out every time he does it, and it will summon a giant swirly brown thing underneath somebody in the group, and that will just send up a giant pillar. That pillar will stab people in the face and one-shot you. The pillar stays for about a minute or two before it despawns, and will cause line of sight issues and all sorts of goodies. So when that happens, we'll all shift as an entire group to the right, and we'll keep doing that around the room as that goes along.
To the left.
Tanks, just make sure you try to keep them. Alright, to the left. Good things, Ty. Tanks, just keep trying to make sure he's in the middle of the room-ish. A decent way away from the range and healers, so that way we still have plenty of room to move. And without getting too close for, and running into Crystalline Barrage problems. What else? Once he gets down to 1% health, he will only die when he's doing Tectonic Upheaval. With our DPS currently, we should be able to push him in phase 1. If not, we'll just wait for him to reset and push him again in phase 2, or his second part of phase 1, I guess. Once that happens, he will split off into 2. He'll mark 1 with Skull. Tanks will pick each one. Now we have 2 sets of abilities and more chaotic mess. We'll burn down the one when he gets to 1%. Tectonic Upheaval, we'll push him over, and he will die. And then he will split up into 4. Same thing, things will be really fucking chaotic because there will be 5 bosses up now, all 5 of them doing the exact same abilities, the barrages and the mountains and all that good stuff. We'll mark them with Skull and burn them down one by one as best as we can. It'll be chaotic, but try to stay near healers as much as possible so you don't die, and try not to run into anybody else's mechanic. Once all 4 of those are dead, we'll take a quick breath just to kind of whatnot, and then do the same thing again. We'll push the last ad, he'll die, and then 4 more will spawn, and then we'll kill those one at a time, and we'll win. Just the only thing that I'm missing is in phase 1, ads will be summoned. There will be 2 ads that come out. The second tank, if you can just pick up the ads and pull them to the melee group so melee can help cleave them. and then range can help burn them down as well as much as possible. So range, the main focus is going to be the little ad of the two, Night Watcher, Night Stalker, something like that, and then the big ad will die second, and then the boss. Any question? Allie's vagina, and it's not healed yet. For those who want to know.
Why the fuck would you ruin it? Now we're definitely gonna wipe.
Kalijah, I'll be over in 20.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say about that. Jealous.
Alex does.
I love you guys.
5,
In the shower.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll be saving Bloodlust for his first split into 4. To the left.
Ow.
Bro, these things are not your lucky day.
No, because they spawned on either side of me both times, so I tried to get out and died both times.
It's so much easier if you just stand on one of his legs than standing right behind him. Because then you don't have those little clouds spawn on you.
Night Twisted Earthshape.
Run, torment him!
I was in a leg that time and they still spawned right between me.
Push him if you can, if not, we'll get him next time. We should get him.
Is this?
Your death. Dotting classes, if we have any, try to make sure you're dotting both of them up. I did forget to mention that they do get stacks of bullshit on them, and that makes them do more damage.
Don't follow Todd!
Okay, once you get a chance, try to get back to the group without dying. Oh my god. We're about
Hey
to
guys,
get
can you
fucked.
guys put a little damage on this guy to bring down a stack?
Focus on square on skull, please.
Fuck me.
Oh shit.
I already used my
Fuck.
Beware. Shatter.
It looks like I got myself out of the instant.
Damn it, Kalijah. Did you like just fall through the world?
I'm behind everything.
Can you still heal?
No, she did.
Nope.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
I got like nowhere to.
Range, let's pretend this stack. Just make me feel better.
Okay, let's see if we can push and get ready for round 2 of the clusterfuck.
I don't think we'll be able to push that. I think we all
That's all right.
exhausted our cooldowns on.
I can try popping and doing healing.
Would that burn one of our things?
No, Shaman self-res is, doesn't count.
Oh, might as well. Just pop it. Go ahead
Probably
and see what happens.
save.
Okay, guys, make sure you're doing your best, and same thing as last time.
There's a reason for the star over my head. Well, not right now, but yeah.
I can't find you.
He was.
Make sure you're doing cleaves, AoEs, as much as you can, just kind of keep their stacks down, but focus skull main.
I don't...
Oh shit! Hey, Kalijah, did it work? It looks like it worked.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my totems and get healing rain on you because I mean I can see your bars, I just can't see anything going.
That's awesome.
Did you get popped up in the air or something?
I was running from Crystalline Barrage and for some reason it let me go through where I shouldn't be able to go through.
Game, set, match.
And I couldn't get back out again.
Oh dang. Got me a new ring.
Got me some gold.
Healing rain coming down.
Hey girl, hey, I got avoidance.
fight, always my damage always drops down. So much stuff in the way.
Yeah, boss is dead.
The second time I've killed him today.
Like, I went right, and then whenever I would come back to the group would be gone. Just, yeah.
Now, have you all ever gotten the twins down?
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as progression goes, we're stuck on Karat, which we only did him for a little bit the other day.
We call that the raping.
Yep.
We had our guild first photo of us all dead in front of him. It was the offering.
We're gonna get it this way.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to clear trash, then take a break, or take a break, then clear trash?
I say we
Clear
can.
break.
Okay, so let's clear then break.
But yeah, Destrolox would be so much better on that fight if they didn't destroy Rain of Fire.
Torment, it does on, like, the next day. So when we come back tomorrow, the trash will be.
The one thing though is they got rid of Jaden's Cunning so we could use it while moving. And instead it's on a cooldown, it just completely destroyed our
Yeah.
damage.
The one that was just talking there was, Phalaris, Alex. And then the other one is CJ.
Right, yeah, it's either Mark or Felix. Yeah, virus.
The king don't wanna see nobody. Go away.
Turned down for what?
Right now?
A little bit.
We take a break.
Okay, so yeah, so just real quick before we go on break, this fight is going to be a lot of fun. The way we had it set up last week, when we actually succeeded, seemed to work really well, so we're going to stick with that. Xylagor, since you were not here last week for this fight, it's pretty simple. Alex, do you want to take the Whirlwind boss, or do you want to just take the other one? Okay, Zyla, we're going to put you on the Whirlwind boss, and you'll have to move the boss every now and then when he's doing Whirlwind, but otherwise the bosses will just stay stacked. Yeah, Famous. I have to look at him. Yeah, Famous. Okay, let's see.
I've only gotten these bosses to 9% before. I've never killed them.
That look about right, Maples? I'm not sure if you're
Yeah.
looking, but
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's good.
The other thing is, when he's getting ready to charge, if you tuck behind that pillar over there, he'll actually run into the pillar, and then no one takes any damage.
You mean he follows line of sight? Crazy talk.
I'm gonna stand in fire, because fire's good.
Get out of your system.
Get out of the fire.
Hey, wait, speaking of fire, has anybody lit Ty on fire tonight? Or are we just failing at that?
Yeah, he's been.
Several times.
Okay, because I've forgotten.
Should
So.
complain about it as much as you should.
Don't
I
feel
don't think he
good.
feels.
Hey Ty, on your birthday, do you get birthday spankings?
No.
That's a death wish to anyone that tries.
I'm just saying, that would be really masochistic.
I was going to say, how old is this person that's getting birthday spanking?
35.
Old as fuck.
Okay, someone describe Ty's ass to him.
I don't know what it looks like, so I can't.
It's got V's in it.
I hate you all so
I've
much.
seen it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like.
I really do. I hate them so much.
Okay, so I'll go into more detail afterwards, but all ranged and healers are going to stand on green around that area. The bosses will be tanked on blue, where melee will also be hanging out. And then when Whirlwind is about to be cast, then Xylagor will pull Themos over to X to keep him out of the range of the other tank and all that good stuff, and out of the range of melee, so nobody else is taking Whirlwind. Zyla, when he is doing Whirlwind, you're going to have to eat it, just pop personal cooldowns because he's going to follow you. So you're just going to have to eat the damage, which is not a big deal. I'll go over into more detail about his abilities later, but this should be able to work really well. Basically, it only took us 2 attempts once we started using this little strategy here to get him down. So then after that, we'll continue with part 2 of the rapings.
Was it range 3 or range 5?
5.
Okay, get a drink then. Be back 5.
Do I sound any louder? Hey guys, am I any louder?
Oh yeah.
I can hear you better.
But you always have.
Are we on break?
Yes. You have 4
Okie
minutes
dokie.
and 18 seconds.
Okay, be right back.
So we have to get to level 40 by like the 10th or something, or the 12th, 13th, but basically by the 10th. So we can get those fancy little portraits.
But I'm okay with my portrait.
Oh, and versus mode
Yeah, but
is
she's
not so
not,
bad
so she's
anymore.
gonna make you do it.
Well, no, me and Mark are gonna do it. I'm just offering.
I can't carry any more of those.
I'm super annoyed that my keyboard won't work.
Tubbs, you here?
He's probably pooping. Tubbs
Is it
said
just that
versus
one
was
key
awesome.
that's having problems, Elijah?
I'm sorry?
Is it just the one key having problems, or is it the entire keyboard?
No, it's... Yeah, I got this programmable keyboard thingy, and every now and then it wants to change profiles on me, and I don't understand how to change it, because I'm an idiot or
5,
something.
4, 3,
So the
2,
profile's all messed
1.
up, and I can't use the programmable key. Which, most of the time is fine, it doesn't matter, but that's where I've got my Spirit Link totem.
Yeah.
I'm back.
And it's telling me that I have the right profile selected, but darn if it's doing it.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Oh, thanks for the keyboard.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all my barn work orders done so that I can get a level 3 to start farming bloods.
Yeah.
I thought these would be better than furs.
So close to getting my stupid salvage thing done.
That's handy. If it would actually give me good shit instead of just the blues.
Yay, I got it.
Yeah. I was able to get some shoulders that I gave to Maples as a Christmas present.
Yeah.
He was pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you those actually weren't good for me, so.
I, Gammon, will save us.
I need 3 more salvages.
How do you all do your strategy? Because I don't know how you do it compared to how I did it.
I'll explain it. Alright, so... Alright, so all the range pretty much stays on green, right here, right? All the melee is going to be on blue, where both bosses are going to be stacked, right here with both tanks. The person that is the whirlwind boss, when it's about the whirlwind, he's going to take it over here to X. And then basically from there, as soon as he gets it there, he's just going to basically backpedal while it's just wasting him away. Just eating some basically whirlwinds the entire time while healers keep him up. And then we stack it back up. Whenever it's time for him to charge, you over here on the green area, loosely stacked of course, you're going to go like this, and then run over towards Skull, because then he'll charge the pillar, and then it resets. And we just do it over and over and over again. When fire comes, look over to your right, there'll only be one fire wave for you, or should only be one. If there's more than one, you know, it's not like 7,000 of them like normal if you stack them. It's going to be like 1 to 2, and you just move out of the way and then go back to it. It's pretty easy. This one.
Who are you people? Why are we still here?
Oh, hey, Ty. I think Ty wanted to talk to you about something.
Can you
Ty?
do Shadowmourne enchant right now? If not, no big deal.
Give me a second, let me look.
Which enchant do you need?
The spirit one.
I think he said Shao Moon.
Yes, I can do that on here right now. I can do you right now.
I just need the enchant.
I do not have any of the papers, so just open it up and I will enchant your weapon.
Why can't I find trade?
That's a lot of feasts.
We're fat people.
Trying to create a barrier between the bosses and us.
Do not die to fire. It enrages me.
Well, you
like
can't
someone
get
playing
enraged because
Rust.
I'm terrible at it.
If you do have more
I'm
than
just
2
laughing.
stacks, use cooldowns to save yourself.
It's gonna be hard to see the fire under all these feasts.
You're talking about a giant wall.
It's a feast for kings and queens.
Alright, so
If they eat the twin.
did okay, that the feasts are gonna be interesting. Did goddamn dogs. Did anybody explain the fight, or do I need to do that?
Maples did it, so just, you know.
We should be good. Nyan, you could go over and heal Whirlwind with your Transcendency thingy.
Yeah, that's what I planned. It seems a lot easier than trying to run over there.
Yeah.
Cool. So since Maples did the fire, explain the fight. Alex is going to take what's the other guy's name? Pol. And Xylagor will take Famous, and Xylo will move the Whirlwind. Make sure we're all kind of loosely staying spread out around green. If you have, when he goes to charge, you can run to Skull in the corner over there and be safe. Avoid the fires. It's not, just remember, this is not a DPS race. Slow and steady will win this one. Just make sure you're really focusing on the mechanics. Dance around the fire. Try not to get hit. One stack is not terrible for you, but multiple stacks will kill you and piss off the healers. So yeah, I think we should be good.
Don't forget Pulverize. Nobody's actually mentioned it.
Okay, so since nobody mentioned it, thanks, Iron. Pulverize will be Pull, I think. Either way, one of them will do Pulverize. And what he will do is he will slam the ground 3 times and do 3 versions of Pulverize. First one does instant damage to everyone, and I believe that is the reason we want to stay spread out loosely about 5 yards.
Yes.
I'm not sure if, anyway, so that's what we're going to do. The second one is he will select 3 or 4 people, and you will see a brown swirly underneath you. Rocks will fall from the sky and land in that area, so you want to just move out of it. The last one, a giant swirly will pop up underneath someone, and not only do you want to get away from that, you probably want to use a personal cooldown too, because everybody will take damage in relationship to how close they are to where it lands. The farther away you are, the less damage you take, etc. So if you're pretty close to it, it's not a bad idea to use a cooldown at that point. It's not terrible for you, just try to move away from it as much as you can. Otherwise, like I said, fire, pulverize, those are the 2 main ones. Whirlwind, hopefully should not affect anyone if Xylagor pulls it off correctly. If not, we'll point fingers and laugh. Yeah, should be good to go.
Okay, it was only ranks 3 that you had to do.
Which tank is tanking which one again?
Alex is taking pole. Melee, you probably want to stay DPS to focus on pole, mostly because he'll stay static while the other one will move back and forth. Cleaves and stuff are awesome because they do share a health pool.
5, 4,
Did I build a list at the beginning on this one last time, or we do that later?
At the beginning. When there's less stuff coming out.
Fire dance.
Yay, bloodlust. Remember, don't get the fire. Like I did.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out!
5, 4,
Shield charge, watch out.
2, 1.
That shield charge leaves a pretty nasty debuff on you. That will do some nasty damage. So make sure you're out of it. Okay, stack back up on blue, Alex. Stop casting. Okay, you're good.
5, 4,
Enfeebling roar, everybody get close.
2, 1.
Okay, spread back out. I'm gonna be within 20 yards of the boss for that enfeebling war, so we was good where everybody was at.
3, 2.
Pulverize coming.
This gonna be good.
Oh shit.
Okay, everybody out of that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quake's next. That's gonna be fire. Watch out.
5,
Shield charge in 5.
3, 2, 1. Watch out!
No, not yet. Yeah.
Start taking them away from Whirlwind.
Yep. Whirlwind's going to be in 9 seconds, so start moving them away.
Ah, shit.
4,
Jump for that fire.
2, 1.
Alex, you do not want to move with him. I guess we're gonna have to move right away because that's too close.
I got one too!
Okay. Go ahead and fuck it. Go ahead and wipe it up. We'll just redo it.
4,
Xylagor, I moved red back to farther back, so make sure you're going all the way to red when you can. To make sure Alex is not getting hit with Whirlwind or anybody else.
I got one too! That one's dead! I got one too! 3, 2. They scream when you smooth them. Watch out!
4, 3, 2.
I got one. Let's have some fun! Ha ha ha! Go! That one's dead was fun! Let's
Okay, let's rinse and repeat without the deaths this time. Yeah, so Xylagor, just make sure you're moving him farther out. I moved the mark for you, so he should be farther away from the group. Besides the melee, the main person you do not want to hit with Whirlwind is Alex, because Whirlwind, the stack that it does, not only does it hurt you, it increases the damage you take from the second boss's ability, by Pole's ability, so his shield slam, which will one-shot Alex if he gets too many stacks of Whirlwind on him. So he does not want to be getting that for sure. Everything else is pretty okay otherwise, just make sure you're passing the fire dance.
People, you can't let that fire touch you. Like, 1 stack's bad. 2 stacks, healers have to spend a lot of mana trying to keep you up. Like, stop DPSing, just dodge fire during that phase.
At 3 stacks, it pretty much just becomes a mana wave. That's what just let him die.
Yeah, but we can't see how many stacks they have.
That's a dark bargain, and unending resolve is for.
In reality, we're not gonna be able to heal you anyways because we're gonna be dodging fire. So you're very much fucked if you get in the fire.
Yeah, I mostly just run around spamming chain heal on myself. I was like, yeah, if you can manage to get my chain heal, you gotta get a heal, otherwise, you know, too bad.
One second, summoning Shadra. Hi, Shadra. Okay, everyone's ready. We'll be listing her off the bat too.
Hola. I'm not happy with
4,
that.
3, 2, 1.
Oi!
Fight him back, then.
5, 4, 3.
Quake in 2. That's going to be fire, so get out of the middle if you're in there. Remember, it's okay to stop DPS in order to avoid fire.
Hey, no one got hit by fire yet. It's good times.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Shield charge, get out of his way.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I love.
Let's get res on Xylo once we can.
Trying.
We're too close to grip.
5, 4, 3, 2.
If we can get back on blue, please.
5, 4,
Enfeeblement stack up.
2, 1.
Okay, spread back out. Tanks, just remember, I'll try to call out everything if possible, but I can't be everywhere at once, so keep an eye on the mechanics. Pulverize in 3.
This gonna be good.
Wake at 10.
Gosh, neckies.
5,
Get out of
4, 3,
there. Quake in 3.
1.
Out of the middle. Fire avoidance phase.
Ready for shield charge?
Whirlwind should be coming up.
Yep, shield charge in 2, so get out of his range, out of in front of him. And Whirlwind is in 15.
They so small.
Okay, move for Whirlwind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tanking down.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. Hear this?
I'm trying to tank. There's no way I'm gonna live through it.
You may live to it.
Challenge accepted?
But, yeah. Are we out of battle reses? I guess we don't have anybody else to battle res, huh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beebling Roar, stack up.
Pulverize.
Okay, now spread back out. Move out of that. Good try, Maples. Okay, since we have no battle res, then die. Everybody, let's wipe it up. He's about to do steel charge, just stand in front of him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How did that miss me? It's like in front of it. Giant fire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Iron cheated.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, battle res. I mean,
One day I'll learn to have it on my bar. But I tried to do that last time too, but everybody took so long dying that I ended up getting killed.
I remember back in
Hey, I
the
tried
days
to
when all hunters were engineers simply so that they could use the shock paddles to get a priest back to life so that we wouldn't have to go through trash.
Zyla, when you're moving him, make sure you're moving him all the way to X to stay out of the way. And
You move through it.
yeah, you'll go all the way to X and move through it, so that way the boss is about where X is at. So that way Whirlwind is not hitting anyone else. Need to make sure that there is a healer that goes with him for Whirlwind too, to make sure he's staying alive.
Could y'all see if y'all could stack them a little better?
Yeah, so just and when they're stacked up, make sure they're as close as possible. They're buddy. They look like conjoined twins.
Yeah. Like they're not standing next to each other; they need to be standing in each other.
This NyQuil tastes great.
I love that shit.
Somebody's on the robot testing it.
Woo, man, that's some strong stuff. Ooh, man. Okay, so anybody having questions about mechanics so far? We should all have our whatever raid mechanic add-on we have, deadly boss mods, whatever, just so we can keep track of cooldowns and whatnot when mechanics are coming. Like I said, I will try to call them out as much as possible, but there will be times I miss them because I'm going to be focusing on surviving fire more than I am going to be calling things out. Yes, Shadra, you sure can touch them in all the inappropriate places. Xylagor, so just make sure you're definitely paying attention for Whirlwind. Again, like I said, I'll try to call it out, but you should be aware of what's going on. Okay, everybody's ready? Make sure you're pre-potting, all the good stuff. This is technically a progression fight. We've only killed him once, so...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight 'em back, then.
Quake in 5, make sure you're out of the middle.
3,
Tanks, make sure you have them inside of each other. Shield charge is going to be in 15, so be ready for that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shield charge.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Good work.
1.
Whirlwind, make sure he's gone. Perfect. Just make sure you're not in the
Come
fire either.
on! sick of healing melee and standing fire now. I'm gonna die. Pissed off.
Interrupting shout in 5 seconds.
Yelled at.
Get him back up. Stacked up him. Stop casting. You're safe. Enfeebling roar in 5. Make sure you're within 20 yards.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Full horizon 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. This gonna be good.
Get out of that. Quake in 5 as well. Make sure you're getting out of the middle. Right up.
2, 1.
Shield charge in 4.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Oh my god, the fire. Whirlwind in 13.
Shit. Wow, that's
Ty, I'm sorry, I hate the fire. Whirlwind in 5. Make sure they're separated.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. 2, 1.
Interrupting shout. You're safe to cap. So many people got hit with that. Do we have any battle resist?
Who do you want out?
Tank was down.
Nyan.
But we can't rest. It's, yeah.
4, 3,
Use it on Xylo.
1.
Okay, well, never mind then.
You have 2 minutes.
Okay, let's do our best until then to see what we can get. We have shield charge in 12. Quake is at 15, so they're going to be right back to back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shield charge now. Quake in 5.
I'm gonna have to go over here to heal him. Piss me off. Goddamn fire to keep the tank alive.
Watch out, Ty.
What can I know?
Interrupting shot's going to be in 5 seconds. A whirlwind is in 15.
3, 2, I got one too. This.
I give up. I just don't care.
Whirlwind in 4.
2, 1.
Low white.
And yeah, go ahead and wipe it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. This I got one too.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
Okay, for those misdirecting, bosses are switching. Alex is going to take Fimos, and Xyla is going to take Pole.
It's just asking a lot for a healer to go through that fire gauntlet.
I'm just gonna stay over there the entire time.
Yeah, probably for the best.
So that way the tanks don't get out of my sight and, you know, I can just main focus on tanks.
Not happy.
Hey, sweet, put the marker right here. This is where you want to be as that tank.
Yeah, cause he's gone so far that I can't reach him with heals. Cause I'm already gonna get hit by the whirlwind. I just need to make sure I can reach him.
Cause this, if he has his back right here, or if you have your back right here, the whirlwind's gonna come to right here.
You get that, Alex?
I think the whirlwind's going to go further than that, Maple.
It shouldn't be here. Come over here, 9, real quick. Same right here.
Yeah, his back can be right there, but you got to remember that the boss will be like his be standing like right here. His size, his hitbox is pretty big, so the whirlwind will be going as far as like right here.
Hey, stand back away from me real quick, Alex. I have my range set around. Alright.
So Alex, when you move over there, you're going to actually stay over there until Whirlwind is complete. When it's done, then you're going to start moving back to the group. Because he will follow you otherwise.
Okay.
Do you need me to move blue back, Maples, or do you think blue's fine?
Yeah, move blue back just a little bit. Because right here is, to Nyan is 30 yards. And the thing is only a 25 yards, so I mean that's really pushing. It's a 25 yard circle, not 25 yards from the boss, so I mean that's definitely I mean that's a pretty big gap between the two places. We've done it before this way, and the gap was smaller, so
Yeah, that should be fine. One thing I did notice was still a lot of people getting hit by the fire. Again, do your best. Try not to get yourself trapped into a corner. That happened several times. I know it happened to myself once. Do your best, and if you're only if you do get caught, make sure you're only getting 1 stack as much as possible, and less than that, preferably. Mechanics, yeah, personal cooldowns, all that good stuff. This
Warlock candy.
This one, especially the next one. This one and the next one are very, very mechanic-heavy fights, and so you want to be paying attention to every single mechanic out there. This one specifically is not so big on DPS, it's only the mechanics. Obviously you want to get your DPS high, but mechanics come first, so don't die.
Wait, what?
Do I need a drop of guild thing?
Huh?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Open trade with me. Iron.
Oh, there you are. I can make them on my rogue, but I just forgot.
Oh shit, where do they put them in my bags? Where did they put them?
Thank you. I have to remember to make some after not.
Okay, I think we should all be ready. Make tanks, make sure you're getting your correct bosses. Stacking is important, moving is important. Make sure you're moving them before Whirlwind starts. All the good stuff. Going on Alex's pool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They fight! back then.
5, 4,
Quake in 4, make sure you're out of the middle.
2, 1.
Watch as people get hit by fires and not use cooldowns. It's one thing to do one or the other, but yeah.
Shield charge in 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Ow.
Interrupting shouting. Enfeebling roar.
I need to stack him a little bit.
Yeah, if you can get him a little closer, guys, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Polarize in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. This gonna be good.
Quake in 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, stack him back up. Shield charge in 4.
2, 1.
Fuck. I'm gonna get hit by that. Damn it.
Whirlwind in 10.
5, 4, 3,
And both tanks 8 minutes.
1.
Go ahead and wipe.
4, 3, 2, this. That one's dead. I got one too.
I thought you guys were supposed to get better after the break.
I got one too. That one's dead.
Okay, let's do one more attempt. Okay, we'll just take the way we're at now for the rest of the night. It's not that much longer. Okay, so my little moths, that includes you guys tanking. I know you guys got a lot going on with the bosses in your face and everything. Fire is still very important because now not only are you taking damage from the from their abilities, you're taking damage from fire as well, and that's going to make very unhappy healers. So do your best to avoid. If that means you need to sit at max camera range, and you're not doing as much DPS, that's fine. That's what you have taunt buttons for. I mean, like I said, you guys everyone needs to be paying 100% attention to these mechanics. As you can see, if we fail to the mechanics, we're going to fail this fight really easily. Fire, whirlwind, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're going to fail it if we're not paying attention to those mechanics. Like I said, this guy's still progression. I mean, we've gotten him down before, but so we're doing well. Worst case scenario, we'll get him tomorrow, and then spend the rest of the night laughing at Karab. So that'll be fun.
Oh wait, somehow I didn't eat. Give me 15 seconds.
That was nice of you.
Literally.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight 'em back, then.
Quake in 6. Make sure you're out of the middle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shield charge in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Where's that charge going? Rack.
5, 4, 3,
Oh shit.
1.
At the stand.
Stop casting. And you're safe.
I have to stand out in the open so I can heal everyone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Enfeebling roar, 20 yards inside of him. Spread back out. Pulverize at 5.
3, 2, 1. This gonna be good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack him back up. Quake is in now. Shield charge in 5.
5, 4.
They need to be stacked back up. We still have 20 seconds for Whirlwind. Healers who don't heal me, I'm gonna die in self-res.
I got one too.
I give up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, keep split the tanks, split them back up, and never mind.
There's one tank.
Alright, well that's it for the night. Good work everybody. We got all the first few bosses down. We'll come back and we'll start fresh on these guys. Make sure you are reading up on all the necessary things, your class, your character, your enchants, all good stuff. This week is the last week of unofficial rating. Next week we will be starting official rating. I know it kind of seems weird since we've been doing it for so long, which means that the requirements for rating will be going up. While we again mentioned that we are not hardcore, we're still progression minded, which means progression is going to be our main goal. Still doing our 2 hours a night, 2 nights a week, so we want to do as much as we can in that time. Minimum requirements for DPS are going to go up. Those will be posted as well. Let's just be shooting for about 15k DPS. That's where we want to be minimum. Looking at it now, just about up until this fight, everybody was pulling about that. For those who were not, you guys were just under. So make sure you're getting your heroics, your crafted gear. Your enchants are the best enchants, not the cheap ones, etc. And you're just making sure you know your rotations and what's best for each boss. All the good fun stuff. So that way you're just pulling over the minimum. Like I said, most everybody was doing really